Guys doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology projection screens using smart technology gain, and this is going to be a very interesting demonstration. Now this right here is our Crystal Edge Technology blackout cloth. One of the new colors that we've been testing out is the Ultra 4K white silver. Now it's not gray, this is an actual white silver screen. Now the beautiful thing about this particular color is I wanted a brighter color than dark silver. I've been designing a lot of dark colors and I wanted a really pure white screen. It's not pure white, but it's actually like a kind of a kind of white silver. And the reason why the white silver was designed was because for very, very low entry level projectors can be used on this screen, including high entry level projectors. But also too, the screen does much more than that. Just to give you a very deep understanding exactly how professional this particular color is. And just to let you know, this is a free option. Just to let you know, this is a free option we designed. When you actually order our screen, you have free color options, which means you won't pay extra. And if you decide you want to go with the Ultra 4K white silver, well, it's a free option that will code on your screen. So I think that's pretty fantastic. All right, so let me show you what we have here on the screen. Now, usually, let me back up here for a minute. I just want to explain something really quick. Usually, when people are testing a contrast level screen, they're usually testing it on a, or if say somebody like another company or somebody on YouTube is basically showing off their screen. They're showing off their darker screen against a lighter screen. And a lighter screen, usually what they will choose is either a matted white screen, which is a very cheap and unprofessional screen. You're dealing with a gain capability on these white cheap screens of a 0.1 or 1.1 screen, which isn't much of a challenge. Now if you're doing the contrast level to show the difference between your screen being able to pull up more deeper and darker blacks, yeah, I can see that, but basically to say that your screen is more superior, it's going to be superior anyway because due to the fact that it is a white cheap screen. Now, in this demonstration, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing the opposite. I'm going to show you how the white silver, the Crystal Edge Technology white silver screen I have here is going to be able to perform better than the darker screen. And I'll tell you why. Because with the darker screens, what you'll see a lot on some of these demonstrations is you'll see people doing demonstrations with dark scenes. Dark scenes basically will show the true contrast levels of the screen. But what you will not see, which is kind of rare, is you won't see people doing brighter scenes like meadows with flowers and snow mountains and all that other kind of stuff, because white colors don't do well with some of these darker screens on the market due to the fact that they become oversaturated with too much contrast and the colors come out a little dingy. Now I've done demonstrations against our darker screen and a white snow LG video demonstration. I'll put that at the bottom of the comment section so you guys can check that out, that even our dark screens can produce a whiter color than some of these high-end dark contrast screens on the market. Now, just to add just so I'm going to go back here a little minute, go back here a minute, and I want to talk about how I see a lot of these big companies using these white cheap 0.1 and 1.1 matted white screens. Now I know you guys are looking at this and you're thinking, well, guess what, Ken, you're doing the exact same thing. No. This sample is a little bit different. This is a more superior sample. Now this right here is a STUDIOTEK 130. This screen is a lot more advanced than your everyday white projection screen. Now, usually you guys are probably thinking, well, it's a STUDIOTEK 130. A STUDIOTEK 130 is going to look a lot better than your silver white screen from Crystal Edge. Well, the thing is that our color is going to be brighter. It's going to pop better than the 130. Now, putting it down, it's just common fact when you look at this demonstration. The problem with the Dark Star 9 is the fact that they suffer from poor angle gain. Now, a lot of people have been saying, well, guess what? You will use a short throw projector on the other screen. It shouldn't make a difference what kind of projector that you have. Now, right now I'm using the long throw. I'm using my NEC VT595 projector. This is my long throw right here. Guys can look up the specifications on that. We're good, maybe about 7 feet away from the screen. And I'm going to show you that when I move to the side in any angle, the dark contrast screen will actually start to turn black. And mind you, I have this in line with my screen. So in order for you to be able to execute a perfect picture on a lot of these high-end screens, your projector would have to be in line with the screen. If you move to the side, you position your projector wrong, your screen will become dark. This is something you will not have to deal with our screens. So I'm going to move this out of the way real quick, and I'm going to show you. Now usually this is what you want when you have a projection screen. You want pure natural colors. You want a perfect balance. You do not want oversaturation, and you don't want the color to be so light that the bottom line is the color looks faded. So I'm going to show you right here. There is the Dark Star 9, and there is the STUDIOTEK 130. Now look at the Crystal Edge. Look at the Crystal Edge surface. Look how natural it looks. And this is just too bright. And over here, this is oversaturated. Now I'll show you as I start to play the video. I'll go over here real quick, and let's start this. Stand right in back of the projector because that's where I want to be at. Now you see how natural the color looks on the white silver. Now you see the contrast levels are suffering on the STUDIOTEK 130, and then on the Dark Star 9 they're darker, but like I said, in some areas it will look good, in some areas it just be too oversaturated. Now look at the Dark Star 9, oversaturated, and look at the STUDIOTEK 130, colors fade. Now, what I'm going to do is come over here real quick. We're going to pause it here, and I'm going to show you something. Now, look at the screen. Come over. You guys are probably looking at this. Wow, the Dark Star 9 is so vivid and so bright, and the colors just look so realistic. Now, look at the STUDIOTEK. See how faded the color is? Now watch this. This is what I'm talking about by oversaturation causes poor angle gain. Now we're going to come down to the level of the projector. As you can see, you can make out the picture perfectly. Now we're going to walk up to the screen, and we're going to turn to the side. We're going to come over to the screen. We're going to get down low right here. I'm on my knees now, so I'm basically turning the same angle as the screen. You would have to be directly in line with the screen, which means your projector would have to be directly in line with that screen in order for it to execute perfectly. I'll walk over to it. This is what I'm talking about. Now, if you look at the Crystal Edge technology screen, it's staying the exact same color. Even the STUDIOTEK 130 is the same color. The only problem with the STUDIOTEK 130 is that the color is a little washed out. That the white silver screen has more vivid color. But like I said, when it comes to these high-end screens, you would have to have your projector positioning perfectly in order to be able to execute the picture. Now I'm going to show you something else too. Now, I know you guys looking at this saying it looks fantastic. That doesn't look fantastic. When you turn to the side, it turns black. So you would have to have this position just right to be able to view your screen on an angle. All right? All right. Okay, so we're going to come over here real quick to the projector, and then I'll show you this. Let's go over to this video right here. Bring something up with some pure whites on it. I've done this before already with the flowers, but I like this one because it does bring up pure whites on the screen.
Get rid of musty odors and excess moisture with VUTEK.
So my closet is full of excess moisture.
I must have seen that commercial like 100,000 times. All right, there we go. Now there's the STUDIOTEK right there. As you can say, it's too bright. The colors are just too bright. And there is the Dark Star 9. I'm going to get down on my knees right here. And as you see, this is what I'm talking about by when you have screens that are over saturated with too much color. Standing up, getting down. Move to the side, getting down. The screen is great because they can produce amazing contrast levels, but the problem is when it comes to white, they can't do this. Get down on my knees again. I'm in line with the screen, out of line with the screen. Now look at the Crystal Edge. Well, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using smart technology. Again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Had to say it really quick because my time runs out on my camera, just in case if it gets cut off as I'm finishing the rest of this up real quick. I'd like to thank you all for watching, but like I said, look at that. And I'll back up here a minute, and I'll get down on one knee, as I did before in the last one. You see the contrast. We're in line with the cat. We're in line with the screen, with the projector. I'll show you right there. All right. So I like putting this stuff out because, like I said, in a lot of the demonstrations you'll see, you will see people demonstrating these dark contrast screens on dark levels, you know, because of course the screen is going to perform well on a dark contrast surface. But if you try this on a white surface and see what the reaction is going to be, this is what you're going to get. Now the Studio 130, this is where it shines because it's a white surface. But like I said, it's still, the color fades and washes out. Here we are, we're going to get in line with the screen again. Same thing with the little color. Stand up. Dark screens do not do well. And there we go. And then when you consider the fact, here's the thing. Now the STUDIOTEK looks amazing, it does. But when you consider the fact that even the white silver looks incredible, it does. Consider the price that a dark silver 100-inch screen or white silver 4K white silver 100-inch screen will only cost you $468. Even for a projection screen, motorized screen, $795. I'm pretty sure the STUDIOTEK 130 is going to cost you a whole lot more than that. And if you look at the quality of our screen, and when you view it on an angle, it looks amazing. Now, this is what I'm going to do real quick, so I don't hear foul play. I'm going to take, because I'm doing this against the contrast screen just to prove a point. There's our contrast screen right in the middle. Let me take this up really quick. Hopefully I have some time. I signed up pretty quick because I didn't know if my camera was going to shut off, because if I overwrite or don't have enough space on my card, my camera will shut off. All right. So really quick, I'm going to show you that over here. Put this in the front really quick. All right, so this is my dark screen right here. All right, because some people argue and say, hey, look, when you put that surface on a lighter surface, of course it's going to look better when it comes to white color. So here's my dark surface right here. Tell me what you see. And we're using this one with a short throw. I'll take this off. I'll put this at the very bottom. I'll put that in line with the projector. So there's my short throw right there, right in line. We'll get down on my knees right here. Tell me what you see. Same thing. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And we'll turn to the side. Need I say no more? Well, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology, projection screens using smart technology gain. Consider the fact that our screens will not cost you an arm and a leg. You can position your projector anywhere you want. Your walls can be any color you want. It doesn't make a difference. You can build the ultimate home theater screen without costing an insane cost. Why would you even want to go out and spend $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 for a projection screen when you can build a 100-inch screen 16 by 9 for $468? Even our motorized screen at 116 by 9, $795 with free shipping. And when you consider the fact you have an option with three or four, actually depending on what it comes, which screen comes with what, you can choose from a 3-color option or a 4-color option when it comes to your screen. You will not pay extra because the screen has a higher gain. All our screens are embedded with smart technology gain. Beautiful part about it, when it comes to our blackout cloths, they come with the brackets to hang your screen and free neon lights. Can't beat that. Well, thank you all for